1806, 3 small English ships had sailed for Virginia. The group was called the Virginia Company. Dozens of gentlemen signed up for voyage. They were more interested in finding gold than in obeying God and working hard. Captain Newport was the ship's leader.
On December 9th,